There are small YouTube channels making over $130,000 a month. What is the secret that they know about making money on YouTube?
He made a video about it on Thomas Frank Explains, and once that video went live, we started averaging between $100,000 and $130,000 a month in revenue.
Small YouTube channels have figured out a way to make crazy amounts of money without relying on ad revenue or sponsorships. I'm going to show you exactly how they are doing it step by step. This will work for any size channel. Thomas Frank makes $130,000 a month from just 200,000 subscribers, but we also have Sam P. Dunn making $10,000 a month from just 9,000 subscribers. I've broken the entire process down into 7 steps that anyone can follow. Let's begin by looking at Thomas Frank Explains. His channel has amassed a total of 9 million views. A rough calculation suggests this could be about $125,000 in ad revenue. And sure, that sounds good, but it's spread out over 2 years, which on average would only be about $5,400 a month. Not bad, but a far cry from $130,000 a month. So what is his secret? He treats YouTube as a tool for generating attention. Let me explain. Businesses look for problems that people have, and then they offer them a solution. For instance, if you're hungry, you can go to the shop and buy food. It solves your hunger problem. If you want to lose weight, you can pay for a personal trainer to help you. However, awareness is key. You won't shop at a store if you don't know that store exists. Businesses must market themselves, essentially making the world aware of their presence and creating attention. The more attention they have, the more products or services they can sell. And small YouTubers are realizing something. They're already marketing and creating attention, and that can be transformed into cash. But attention isn't created equal. If you get the wrong kind of attention, you won't be making any money. Every successful creator has a sweet spot, and we can find it with something called Ikigai. Think about what you love, what the world needs, what you are good at, and what you can be paid for. Where these overlap is your sweet spot. The sweet spot is what successful creators build their channels on. Thomas makes videos about Notion. Sam's videos are all about making more money as a video editor. But that's not the only thing they need to succeed. They must also know the main goal of their audience. People watch Sam's videos because they want to learn to become a successful video editor. That is their main goal. For Thomas's audience, they want to be more productive and streamline their lives. That is their main goal. And once the main goal is found, it needs to be broken down into smaller milestones. Becoming a successful video editor requires a lot of smaller skills. For example, you need to understand how to edit videos, where to find stock footage, how to get new clients, and even how much you should charge, and so on. These micro goals will be important later on. Once their channels started getting views, they made sure they owned that attention. Only having your audience on one platform is a dangerous strategy. Your audience won't be recommended all of your videos, and they might miss important content. When creators want to monetize an audience, they need to hold on to that attention. And they do this by capturing that person's email address. You've probably seen it 1,000 times before. Sign up here and get my free resource on da 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 da. But the problem is, most people just give away junk. They put together something like 10 tips for better video editing. And nobody wants 10 tips. They want results. They want to reach that main goal. So how do we fix this? Well, we give away something that is so damn good, people would normally pay for it. And this could be something that helps them reach one of their milestones that we spoke about earlier. In Thomas's case, he gives away a highly valuable Notion template. For Sam, he could give away a comprehensive guide on how to price video editing jobs. By giving away a truly valuable resource, the creator builds goodwill with their audiences, and when they finally offer something to buy, the audience are far more likely to purchase it. But once we have that attention captured, we need to figure out what to sell. If you pick the wrong kind of product, people won't want to buy it and you'll waste all of your time. Let's go back to that list of goals from earlier on. Ask yourself, which of these goals is most important for my audience right now? And that's the one you want to create a paid solution for. And it's what both Sam and Thomas did. But they didn't just make any old product. They made highly valuable products. And the more valuable a product is, the easier it is to sell. Get this wrong and you'll probably make no sales. But thankfully, there's an equation to help solve it, created by a guy called Alex Hormozi. We start with their goal. What is it they want to achieve? Next is the chance of them achieving it. For example, if you sold a product that was 10 tips to get a video editing client, would you actually have faith that it will get you new clients? Probably not. Tips alone isn't going to get you another client. But if the product was the exact step-by-step system you need to follow to book 2 new clients this month, then the likelihood of getting the outcome would be much greater. Next, how long does it take to reach that goal? The quicker, the better. People will spend more money for liposuction than they would on a personal trainer. Why? Because the results from liposuction are almost instantaneous. People don't want to wait 6 months to see those results. And finally, effort and sacrifice. The easier it is for people to get their dream result, the better. If someone has to spend 8 hours a day, every day, for the next 6 months to get their goal, that is a lot of effort and sacrifice. But if you did all of the hard work for them, so they had to put in none of that effort, it would be a much more valuable product. And remember, the higher the value, the easier it becomes to sell, and the higher the price you can charge. Thomas sells templates for Notion, so let's have a look at why they are so highly sought after. Dream outcome: helping the person organise their life. Will this template achieve that? Yeah, I reckon it will. Perceived chance of success, and that is very high. The template comes with support to help set it up, so success is almost guaranteed. And time delay: almost zero. They get the templates within just a few minutes of purchase. Or for effort and sacrifice, that's going to be very low. The hard work has already been done for them, and all they need to do is take the template and fill in the blanks. But even when you have a winning product, you still need to price it right. The less a product costs, the easier it is to make a snap decision and buy it. If you're in a shop and want a chocolate bar, you pick one up without really thinking about the cost. But if that same chocolate bar was $2,000 instead of $1, you'd spend a lot more time thinking about it. You might want to look at reviews or research other chocolate bars, or even have a look at your budget to see if you can afford it. Thomas's templates start at $129 and Sam's course is $65. And this allows people to buy the products without needing to think too much about it. They don't need to be convinced of the value, they can make a snap decision and purchase them. And Thomas's templates do so for a lot more than typical Notion templates, and there's a key reason why. Do you remember the value equation from before? He increased the perceived chance of success by adding in that support. If someone struggles to set up or use the template, they can reach out and get help. And if we compare his template to one on Etsy, on the surface they might be identical. But because Thomas's templates come with that support, it increases the value for the customer, and it means he can charge significantly more money. If you want to target that snap decision, price your product anywhere between $7 and $147. And if you're wondering, how do I make good money selling something for $100? It's all about the scale. If you have a channel with 100,000 subscribers, then you could easily sell that $100 thing 500 times a month. And that alone would be a pretty healthy income. But even when you know what to sell, you still need to make sure that people actually want it. So here's how to do that. The first trick is to pre-sell the product. You don't want to spend a month making an in-depth course and then have nobody buy it. Instead, you offer it for sale to your audience, telling them that it will be available soon. But they can pre-order it at a special discount. Next, you set a benchmark for success. And let's say you need to make 100 sales to make it worthwhile. If you get 100 sales, you create the product. And if you don't, you refund everyone and try again. And it would take literally 20 minutes to set this up, but it could potentially save you months and months of effort. And once you have enough pre-orders, you just need to create that thing. And the key is to get the first version out of the door as quickly as possible. If the content is solid, people will still value it. The presentation can be a little rough around the edges as long as the content is solid. And for creating downloadable resources such as worksheets, ebooks, etc., I would recommend using Canva. For recording your screen, use OBS, and if you want to do talking head videos like this one, grab your mobile phone and a cheap microphone. And finally, to actually sell the product, use the website Gumroad for a quick and easy solution that you can set up in under an hour. Get the product created and you'll be amazed at how quickly those sales come flooding in.